I'm Doug Morgan, and you're listening to Uncommon Sense, where we hunt for the truth in the topics you're not supposed to talk about, Christianity and politics. As many times as I have talked with pro-abortion types about why they support the killing of little babies, they almost never are able to answer one question. When does life begin and why? Oh, sure, they will say at the time of birth or when it's viable or things like that. But when you bring up things like why does location determine life, then they just tend to backpedal and soon after cut off the conversation or start calling names or something like that. When confronted with the uncomfortable truth, it is just too difficult to take a moment and to look at the fact that they could be wrong and they could be supporting genocide of little defenseless, helpless human babies. Then there are those that don't care and they are just too into the money, the industry of it all. These are the Planned Parenthood types, that got all exercised when Roe v. Wade was struck down and the decision was placed in the hands of the states. They are now trying everything they can to kill as many babies as possible. And the Daily Wire did an investigation to this, and they say that facilitated by left-wing activist groups, a network of websites has emerged to ship unregulated foreign abortion pills across the country with no age verification, no prescription, and no concern about state laws that may ban medication-induced abortions. There are dozens of sites sending out abortion drugs, many of which are not approved by the FDA. And in many red states like Tennessee and Texas, where abortion is banned, all it takes to circumvent the law is access to the internet, a short willingness to make payments online, and a shipping address. A Daily Wire investigation found that for less than $100, anyone can order abortion drugs such as mila Pristone and misoprostol online without a prescription. Age is not verified, nor is a medical professional even consulted, meaning anyone, including young girls, can easily get their hands on the pills after brief interactions on a shady website. The websites typically direct users to use discrete payment methods to acquire foreign pills, and if there are any medical complications, which is not uncommon, of course, the websites typically say they have no liability. They also ensure users that their use of the unregulated drugs won't be detected by doctors and urge them not to disclose what they did. Here's a quote by one of the websites. Quote, "If you go to a hospital or other healthcare facility, do not tell anyone that you took the pills. There is no way for anyone to know you took the pills. Tell them you think you are having a miscarriage," unquote. According to the data from the pro-abortion Guttmacher Institute, over 60% of abortions last year were done via medication. The total reported was 642,700 in the formal healthcare system, which is likely substantially less than the number of medication abortions that may have been done by women ordering from these non-certified websites. And on Tuesday, the Supreme Court heard oral arguments on whether to reinstate restrictions on the mailing of mifepristone, I guess is how you pronounce that. Mifepristone. There we go. That's probably better. Again, I'm not a medical guy, but they heard those oral arguments, and that these regulations were rolled back by the Biden administration. A ruling against the Biden administration would potentially increase demand for pills from these unregulated websites that frequently don't comply with current FDA regulations. The pill providers have received glowing coverage in, of course, the legacy media outlets and openly admit to stretching the law. None of the pill providers appear to have faced any legal challenges. And while the Biden administration loosened restrictions on sending pills through the mail, the law still requires those sending out the pills to verify prescriptions and be certified. Well, the Daily Wire analyzed the process of nearly a dozen websites that are sending abortion pills to women across the country. And these websites appear to be paying little attention to the many guidelines and have put in place complicated systems of trying to circumvent any responsibility. The websites, for example, typically prefer payments in difficult to track cryptocurrencies. But at the center of the operation are organizations that direct women seeking abortions to their websites, such as Plan C. Plan C pushes users to abortion pill providers. And one of the major organizations promoting the shipping of abortion pills to red states is Plan C, which describes itself as a public health creative campaign composed of public health advocates, researchers, social justice activists, and digital strategists. Run by a former Planned Parenthood official, shocker, right? The organization has been covered widely by the legacy media, including NPR, the New York Times, and Axios, and openly boasts about pointing women to use pills in states where abortion is banned. Its goal is to, quote, transform, unquote, the way abortion is accessed. Here's a quote. Plan C transforms access to abortion in the United States by normalizing the self-directed option of abortion pills by mail. This is what Plan C says. They say, our vision, a near future in which the ability to end an early pregnancy is directly in the hands of anyone who seeks it, unquote. In the section that has now been removed from its website, Plan C urged people, quote, who live in states with restrictive laws toward, quote, creative options to access the pills. These options include using mail forwarding services and general delivery post office addresses. The Plan C website, which has a quick escape option, by the way, has compiled a list of ways to get abortion pills for each state in the United States, including the ones where medication abortions are illegal. The organization specifically points women in red states like Tennessee and Texas to specific websites where they can get abortion pills. Tennessee restricts abortion pill access, but there are several ways people still get abortion pills by mail in Tennessee. This is right on the Plan C's website. This is what they say. The website notes that access from online clinics is banned, but still available. Similar messaging is found regarding information about Texas, where the distribution of abortion pills by mail is illegal as well. Quote, listen to this. We are not waiting around for courts and legislators to do the right thing when it comes to abortion access. Our model is already based on that. How do we provide access in the face of unjust laws? That is a quote from Alyssa Wells, who's the co-founder of Plan C, and she told the Daily Beast this last year. A legal section on the Plan C's website suggests that women who have medical complications from taking abortion pills should not tell doctors about their abortions if they go to the hospital. Quote, there is no way for a medical provider to know whether someone took the abortion pills. The bleeding looks the same as a miscarriage, Plan B says. And they also add that medical providers can give appropriate follow-up care for bleeding and pain without knowing whether someone took abortion pills. According to an archived page from Plan C's website, its staff has ordered pills from each of the websites listed and had them delivered to their homes. Here's what Plan C says. Quote, Plan C tested all the websites listed here by buying pills from them. Each of these sites shipped pills to us at our home addresses. They are not scams, but we do not operate these sites and cannot guarantee they will be reliable in the future. This is exactly what they said. So a review of 11 of the sites suggested by Plan C found that they all appear to be illegally sending pills all across the country. Let's go over them, can we? The first one is called Your Body, Your Choice Meds, or YBYC. One pharmacy that distributes pills without age verification or prescription is Your Body, Your Choice Meds. And the organization claims that its mission is to, quote, protect the health and human rights of anyone without access to local abortion pill services, unquote. The pills available for purchase come in a combi pack kit for $46 or a pregnancy kit for $90. The pills appear to be manufactured in India, and the YBYC website directs visitors to a Reddit page administered by a user named Lucky Dudette. This sounds really professional, doesn't it? You're directed to a Reddit page who the user Lucky Dudette, who appears to be affiliated with the organization, is who you're supposed to send your money to. The Reddit page is filled with reviews of people saying they got abortion pills through the site, including in states where abortion by pill is illegal. Reddit banned the page after the Daily Wire reached out to inquire about why the page was allowed under the company policy to exist. And according to a message that pops up when visiting, it was actually banned because of policy violations now. This subreddit was banned, as it says, due to the violation of Reddit's rules against transactions involving prohibited goods or services. Now, the Reddit reviews, which are anonymous, do not necessarily indicate what actually happened, but do provide a window into the online world of people looking for abortion pills. And so that's why I wanted to read a few of these here for you. It says, one says, my state is against abortion and I couldn't afford to drive out of state. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. My body, my choice forever. Another one says, I'm so relieved that there are people out there doing this important work. Otherwise, I might have to wait several weeks or take a trip out of state. Another says, I'm in Texas and terrified of being in legal trouble. I work long hours and my career is finally taking off. Is it safe? That's what one woman asks. Quote, I would suggest you you use like an anonymous email like Proton when purchasing the items. So we are not lawyers, but for the most part, you should be okay. That's what Lucky Dudette wrote back to that woman. One reviewer referred the pills being shipped to Texas, where it's illegal to send abortion pills through the mail, by saying, that she actually lived in Texas and got the pills. Another woman posted her story about aborting a 14-week-old baby. At that stage, a baby's organs, of course, can be developed, and the face is becoming more recognizable, and its fingernails and toenails are actually growing at that point. Quote, as soon as I started bleeding, the fetus passed, and then 2 minutes later, the placenta passed with some blood clots. My boyfriend wanted me to go to the hospital, so I went. And my state abortion is a crime, but the pills obviously were undetectable since they were placed orally, and they are undetectable in blood, is what one user wrote last October. Another woman left a very detailed review about her experience of self-administered abortion. The process took over 48 hours, she says. left her in so much pain that she asked her brother to find a street pharmacist, as she put it, to purchase Percocet. And before she could take the pills, though, she described in graphic detail the baby being passed out of her body. Quote, at 9:47-ish, I felt my water literally pop. Between 9:56 and 10:02, I felt 2 big clumps come out into my pad. At that point, the pain was I was in felt unreal. I've had 2 straight hours of 14 out of 10 pain. I went to the restroom to go flush the clots. The clots looked like one big blood clump with white in it, and the fetus was colored, and right below it. And I took a picture and used the toilet paper tissue to flush it. While sitting on the toilet, another clump fell into the toilet. It just looked like a clump of blood, and I changed my pad, is exactly what she wrote. Lucky Dudette later advised pill purchasers to use a VPN or DuckDuckGo and told them to use Proton Mail for emails. This is all to keep it, of course, hush-hush. And after an order to one of the abortion pills is placed, customers get an email with instructions to how to pay. And after payment is made through a payment processing operation like PayPal, the customer sends a screenshot of the payment back to YBYC. Here's another one. This is called medical termination of the pregnancy. That's MTPP. While MTPP says that it has a prescription policy, in practice, it appears to not actually require prescriptions to get the abortion pills. Purchasers of the pills are required to send money to India for the purpose of family assistance or maintenance or friend help. Customers are told to not mention anything like MTP kit or medical name over payment methods. Otherwise, they will limit or suspend our accounts permanently, they say. Payment for the pills can be made through Remitly, Wise, Instarem, UPI Bank, Bank Transfer, Bitcoin, and Western Union, the site says. The pills offered by MTPP are mainly manufactured in India, but the website also sells Mifeprex, which is a abortion pill as well, manufactured by New York-based pharma company Danco Laboratories. Danco did not respond to requests from the Daily Wire for comment on if it had authorized its products to be sold by MTPP, of course. And according to reviews available on the website, MTPP will help, quote, no matter where a woman is located. Quote, great to know that your team has the will to help women with abortions no matter where she's located. Pretty trustable as far as delivery is concerned. This is what one reviewer named Sandra wrote back in July of last year. Another one's called Home Abortion RX. Another pill provider that reportedly will send pills to red states is the Home Abortion RX. The group claims to require prescriptions and offers a variety of different abortion pill combos, including the mifepristone and the misoprostol, mifeprext, generic RU 486, and Citrolog. These are all different abortion pills. And a disclaimer on its website admits that they do not manufacture the pills and states that they are not liable for any inconvenience, as they put it, during the abortion. A review left on the website says that the Home Abortion RX will send pills to conservative states, saying, quote, living in a red state, no problem. Home Abortion RX will send you the pills anyway. I am very happy with the service and the pills. I ordered an abortion pill pack, and I got it delivered on time. Thank you so much, team. This is a review from August of last year. According to Plan C, an idle timer is the name of it, offered abortion pills to states where medication abortion is banned, including Tennessee. Their website explains that pills can be purchased privately via Bitcoin, Konacoin, or Zelle. The idle timer, or an idle timer, was started after, they say, a 16-year-old woman got herself into quite a predicament involving dangerous people. This is what the organization says about itself. The organization doesn't appear to require prescriptions or provide pills to people of all ages, according to Plan C. And the website has since expired, though, and it has been removed from Plan C's website, though it can still be found in the archive websites. MedSide 24 also doesn't appear to require prescriptions and is open to all ages, as they put it, according to Plan C. A mifepristone kit can be purchased for just $32 via credit card, or anonymous Bitcoin or PayPal. Pills are promised to be delivered in discreet anonymous packaging without an invoice. The website also gives instructions on aftercare following the abortion if needed. Several of the pill options are manufactured by the Vietnamese-based pharmaceutical company Stella Pharm. In less than 1% of abortion pill usage, aftercare is required for a complication, it says. In aftercare, vaginal use of the pills may be detected. So pills taken by mouth and absorbed then swallowed are undetectable. This is what MedSide 24 says on their website. One review left on the site appeared to give insight into the process of purchasing the pills by saying, "So I made an order last week and I was super hesitant to place to order because I was sent a high amount to a person named Richard on Zelle." This is what someone wrote in January of last year. I'd be pretty hesitant about myself, and that's so unprofessional. And of course, I mean, this whole thing is just a way around everything, including this one here. Abortion pill meds does not appear to require medications and requires customers purchasing pills to transfer money to India if paying via Remitly or Wise.com. The instructions mirror the payment directions for MTPP, telling customers to not mention anything like MTP kit or medicine name or over payment methods. Otherwise, they will limit or suspend our account permanently. So it sounds like they might have some ties there. The pills are manufactured by an assortment of foreign pharma companies. In addition to Danco Manufacturing, Mifeprex, and Instagram page for the organization invites people to join the board of the only, as they put it, global fund dedicated to abortion rights. A customer claimed that she would have been able to get an abortion in her state, or she wouldn't have been able to, except by abortion pill meds. Thanks to our online pharmacy store, I was in red state and never thought we'll receive this medication, mifepristone. Really saved me, one woman wrote last April. Another place called Secure Abortion Pills, which reportedly ships pills into states like Texas and Tennessee, also offers a number of ways to anonymously purchase the abortion pills, including through Bitcoin and Remitly. Interestingly, Secure Abortion Pills has the same Bitcoin wallet ID as abortion pill meds. So again, we're really looking probably at the same company here, at least those that are kind of working together. The tagline for the organization here is, get this, love dose for unwanted pregnancy. Love dose. And the organization promises discreet packaging to maintain secrecy of the product. The website also links to the Facebook page of someone named Andrea Jones, who is self-described as the pharmacist and researcher at Secure Abortion Pills, health blogger, and women's health supporter. They sell misoprostol abortion pills under the name of Cytrotec that appears to be manufactured by pharmaceutical giant Pfizer, and Milprex, which brand milipratistone pills, a product of Danco Laboratories, of course. Both Danco and Pfizer did not respond to requests for comments on whether it had certified secure abortion pills to sell its products as required by the FDA. Again, shocker, right? Plan C once listed secure abortion pills on its website as a resource for Tennessee and Texas, but well, they no longer list it for those states. They'll send them there. They just won't list it on the website. Las Labrias has received a ton of attention from the legacy media and is a self-described Mexican feminist organization that sends abortion pills to the United States. And when given instructions on taking the abortion pills, Las Brias tells women not to tell doctors they took the pills if they need to go into the hospital. Quote, if you go to a hospital or other healthcare facility, do not tell anyone that you took the pills. There is no way for anyone to know you took the pills. Tell them you think you're having a miscarriage, again, it says. According to Plan C, they do not require any medical consultation or prescription. The pills are reportedly sent to states like Texas, where medication abortion is, of course, banned. And Plan C says that you just have to email Las Libreas, and the only information you need to give them is the first day of your last period. It's the only information you need to give them. Additionally, an unverified Reddit thread on do-it-yourself abortion also indicates that pills are sent to Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. And the group's doctor, Verona Cruz Sanchez, has been celebrated by both the media and abortion giant Planned Parenthood. The headline of the feature for her is in Time magazine, billed as the Mexican activist who helps Americans defy abortion bans. According to the report, Las Libres has 300 volunteers inside the United States that have assisted 10,000 American women, and it appears aware that it's breaking the law when it says, quote, when people tell me I'm crazy to risk arrest, it makes me angry. What I'm doing is the only reasonable thing to do, is what she told Time. A Red State Access, that isn't in your face, right? While Red State Access claims that it does not sell abortion pills, it does appear to direct people on where to get them, including in restricted states like Tennessee and Texas. And emails are various locations are provided where users can find free community support providers for residents in restricted states. Abortion pills by mail are a reality even in states with restrictions, the website says. And it deleted Instagram page tagline was "Need to be unpregnant." A poster for the organization reads, "Abortion pills, safe, effective, and free in restricted states." Red State Access currently says that funding is out for Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Bestabortionpill.com. Yeah. Another website selling abortion pills, listed addresses in both Georgia and Texas. The address listed in Georgia appears to be a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home valued at $250,000 near the Alabama state line in West Point. The address in Texas is in a suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. It sells pills manufactured by the Indian-based Mankind Pharma Company, as well as Mifeprex and of course, Fiber's brand of Psychotrek. It says it provides overnight shipping to states like Arizona and Texas. Best Abortion Pills also explains how people can get their pills without prescriptions. And another one, Aid Access, another pill provider, which has no age restrictions on it, provides pills to, according to Plan C, to all ages. And however, the website does say that the cost is about $150, and that the pills are prescribed by U.S. providers somehow. So currently the FDA allows abortion pills, namely, the mifepristone. That's the hardest one to pronounce, but they allow this to be sent by mail per the REMS program, but the pills must be dispensed by or under supervision of a certified prescriber or certified pharmacy for prescriptions included by certified prescribers. So there's some things there there's some hoops you have to go through. But many of the online pill providers featured in this report appeared to be, of course, disregarding those guidelines and other warnings from the FDA about foreign-made pills, which many of the providers, of course, offer. Quote, the FDA does not have regulatory oversight of prescription medicines from outside the legitimate U.S. drug supply chain. Therefore, the FDA cannot ensure the safety, effectiveness, or quality of those medications. That's right from the FDA website. Of course, all of these are that. And while the abortion pill industry continues to thrive and flaunt FDA guidelines and state laws, none of the pills providers appear to have faced any legal challenges and continue to allow easy access to the abortion pill, even in states where unborn children are supposed to be fully protected. And it's just sad. I mean, this is how these are the lengths in which these people will go to try to kill unborn babies. And I would challenge anyone who is thinking about this type of thing. Think about when life begins. Does life begin when, depending on where it is, inside your body, outside your body, a certain country, whatever, this is the killing of a unborn baby, and it's a human. It's so sad. And here is their roundabout way of getting around the Roe versus Wade situation and trying to continue to move forward with their pro-abortion agenda. You may know a little more about this, and you may want to let me know about maybe your story or a story of a friend or family member. You can always do that at uncommonsensepodcast.com. Thank you very much for listening. This podcast is a production of Morganite Communications.